sight to behold. We'll see if he can put forth another shining performance here tonight. Well, if you don't feel good for Bobby King Green and this career resurgence in the UFC, then I don't know what to tell you. This man has had to be up and down and had to take a lot of really challenging stylistic matchups, but his style is one of the hardest to prepare for in this lightweight division. He moves exceedingly well, always in lateral motion, and if he does get touched, never looking for a way out. His durability has been questioned at this stage of his UFC career. But Bobby Green has been there, he has done that. And he proved against a guy like Grant Dawson that even when he's a betting underdog against a guy who is all the rage, don't sleep on Bobby Green at this stage of his career. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bobby King Green.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, Bobby King Green ready to go for round one. Going to be very interesting to see how he attacks this particular challenge here tonight. At times, Bobby Green has gotten off to a slow start. At other times, he's come out guns blazing. How will Bobby Green start tonight? Right hand over the top. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this, gentlemen. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. Ooh, what a punch. Nice block. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Straight punch there again, been there all night. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, nice right hand.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. 3 minutes. Oh, the uppercut is clean. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Leg kick lands. His misses are entertaining. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Clean punch. Left hook!
Oh, blocks that kick to the body. Nicely done. just over 2 minutes, round one. Right lands. Oh, nice jab to the head by Choi. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Nice jab there. Green gets in the clinch. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Green gets stunned there by that stiff jab.
Another big shot to the head.
Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Choi gets lit up by that straight punch. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. 30 seconds to go in the round. Green's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Making all these shots count. Round two next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, nice jab up top by the Korean Super Bowl. Unable to connect there. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, big elbow.
Effective with the jab. Green's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard.
Oh, nice.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh!
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Choi's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Landed that overhand right flush.
He's sticking him over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean.
Hurt him bad.
Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Minute and a half to go, round two. Well, blocked that punch. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you have got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Under a minute now to go in the round. Choi gets back up. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Oh, flying knee up top. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Big left hook coming. It's blocked. Choi's eye is gone. What a job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh!
10 minutes in the can. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous two rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood Corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Green gets caught by the straight punch.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
Green's making things really difficult for the opposition now as the fighter continues to target that damaged nose. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Lead left by Green. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut now is going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse. This is where we should be.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but they're...
Back mount now. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons. Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Closed guard.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Choi's trying to make that eye swell.
He's got to try to finish here.
Looking for that left hand, not there. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. 30 seconds to go. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. This guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. How about those 5 minutes? Man, this fight has been pretty wild. A lot of high-octane output on both sides, and candidly, neither fighter looking too good here.
It's the output. I mean, both of these guys have got their foot on the gas from the start of the fight. They've worked really, really hard to get to where they are right now. They're both going to have to rely on the toughness to drag them through the very difficult moments.
All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Refocus and keep those hands up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Just misses with the straight right.
Go after that cut. Strike.
Choi's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Oh, nice. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Ooh, big shot lands.
It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
Choi's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight. Straight punch there again, been there all night. Just over 3 minutes to go. Green's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Well, block that punch. Rip the body there. Oh, lands another hook.
Mixing up the target, attacking the body. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full. They're working full tonight. I mean, the cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists, and they are laying it on the line.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Green's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Nice jab. Just misses with that one. Choi's nose is on the right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. How good is this? Both men going for the finish.
What a fight!
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good.
He got him hurt bad here.
Shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with cuts and adversity and trying to fight through it. Absolutely incredible result.
So many people say they want to be a fighter. If I'm trying to convince somebody not to do it, I will show them this fight. This fight has been amazing. These guys have laid it all out on the line. I wonder now who's going to be the first one to take a backward step and almost concede that this is too much.
Oh, my God! Oh, my goodness!
What a fight! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division. But